parasitic, well, not parasitic, just piles of eggs and dead people. We also found some shady tradesmen, and we killed that sort of shaman fish guy who was casting some sort of spell. Correct me if I'm wrong. We also made a lot of sushi.
What? We made sushi.
And at the end, we went back to the house of the magician with some civilians and cursed halflings. Wing wing.
Oh yeah,
Were
yeah.
they still there or they fled? I don't remember if
Brad convinced them to come with us.
they. Okay.
Really?
Fuck. Okay.
Come, friends. We have food aplenty.
Yeah, that's quite easily the best way to convince a goblin to stay. Damn you. Okay. Then, is there anything you want to do before we start, or are your characters doing anything?
Where are we now? In Phandalin again, or
We're
where?
right next to Phandalin,
Okay.
like a couple miles from Phandalin, on
Uh-huh.
the light forest of the, I don't know how it's this area called, but you're quite close to Phandalin Woods, like to
Did
the
we?
west of it.
Okay. Did we take a break along the way?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you arrived on your new found by base. I guess you just had some time to rest, a couple of days perhaps, or
All right,
however
good.
long you want.
I'll just take a long rest because I still had.
Yeah, absolutely. Long rest. It's been like a couple of days.
Awesome.
So the civilians have fled?
Not yet. They are regaining their energies as they were trapped for quite some days. They've been they look quite better than they were looking when you brought them here. Yes.
Go ahead. As we travel on these days, I would like to take some time to kind of talk to anyone in the party, really. Just listen, like hearing about their story about the Wave Echo Cave and that what happened there. Because I know that there was a feast thrown for them, and I would be curious to hear about that.
Okay.
We don't have to role play it, just
To that,
unless
most likely Ranglim, if no one else wants to chime in, he would brag and just tell you how he was the mighty hero that slay every monster in that cave, and how he was so amazing with his newfound mace. And he then enjoyed the feast until some crazy mage ship thing went and crashed it.
Okay, awesome. After kind of getting that information, Angry Bees would take out a small silver figurine of a raven, and he would speak to it a word in Elvish, which I don't think anybody understands.
Right?
I think Orly may.
Oh yeah, Audrey
I
would
think so, yeah.
understand. The word is fly. And after that, he kind of retells the story that he heard from Rangrim, and just sends it off. And as he speaks the command word, the small silver figurine transforms into a real raven, so like a normal sized raven, and just flies away.
What? What was that?
It is just my sensei. He had sent me out to find out about this cave that you guys discovered, and I just informed him about Rangrim's bravery.
Nice, lad. It was all mine.
What bravery are you talking about? He only stood on the back, shooting with a crossbow.
I throw
Well,
my
that's
crossbow.
not what I heard.
No, I would find interesting to hear. What did you hear?
Why would he lie? He was the great hero. He killed everybody.
Why wouldn't he? He's a bard.
Huh.
That's the only thing they do. Lie.
Suppose that's fair. You
I
live
just
and you
pat,
learn. Whatever.
just pat Rugby on the back. Come on, big guy.
Okay, let's go.
It was very interesting, my friend. All we say.
Franklin would stay back like, what the fuck, guys? It was all true. I did it. Fuck off. I'll play the bagpipes now. Fuck off. And he'd start playing.
No!
Terrible.
My
So
ears!
after some time in your new base, in your seeing as the mariners and the civilians from Saltmarsh, they start regaining some energies, they start telling you that they may like to go back to their town, and if you would like to accompany them.
Where is do we know where the village or the hometown are?
I don't know
I asked
if
I
and
asked them directly.
Uh,
I mean
well,
I
when
think you may do.
yeah, when I was when you were in the cave, in the fish cave, I was I passed some making some armor. In Phandalin, I found how the fuck Sildar. He told me that mm, now we have help in Phandalin. Maybe a friend of him needs help in Saltmarsh. A name called by the name of Commander Eliander Fiborn or something like that. And I take a paper to look at the name. Yes, something like this. So we
When you
can.
mention the name, the old man just looks funny at you, like, what? Why would you want to meet that man? And just kind of goes to spit on the ground, but just on the last minute, he is like, manners. I shouldn't do that. And he turns away. It was a kid, it was a girl, a boy, I don't know, with the kid,
A boy, a little
with the
boy.
young boy. The sailors do something similar. They don't look too happy to hear that name.
Uh, did I say something wrong, guy?
Ah, the sailor girl. I don't know. Did you give her a name, Anton?
uh, no,
Then
anyone hasn't.
she's Priscilla from now on.
Okay.
Okay.
Very well.
Let's say that you've been talking to him for a while. I mean, it's been like 2 days, so you kind of know the basics of everyone. So the girl just goes like, "Well, you didn't say anything wrong, but let's say we have our differences with that man and his friends."
Maybe that's the problem he asked me to solve. He was not really clear.
I asked to the old man what happens to you with this man. I
Ah,
notice in your face that it's not really friend for you.
they said they came for help. They help indeed, and they encroach on us. They are just oppressors. The tides are too high. I hate those bastards. They should leave already.
Well, but this is something common in our times, so probably
guess.
it's a good chance to go there and check what really happens there. If he has good intentions or not, and maybe we can help you in solve this situation.
Young boy, do what you might.
You know, we are the free. Do we have a crew name at the end?
I
I can
think
remember.
we didn't.
Okay, well, we
Then
are the freedomers of Phandalin, of Phandalver, so we can bring the freedom to every area here. We like the Che Guevara, you know. So, who was the name of the man? Sorry.
The man, Oliver.
Oliver.
Oliver and Priscilla. I have to start.
And where is he seated? Do we know where he came from?
Oh wait, what man?
You
No, no,
mean
The
I
old
mean
man.
you mean
the old man.
Commander Iliander Fiburn?
Fireburn. Yeah.
Yes, probably, yeah.
Fireburn. Yeah. I read the name again.
For what Owen told you, he is an old Neverwinter Guard commander, like
Hmm.
a soldier in the Guard or Neverwinter army. He served with Sildar on the reconquering of the city years
Hmm.
ago, and
Maybe it's a good
that's
idea then to.
pretty
Sorry,
much
sorry.
that's pretty much whatever all that Owen knew when he came back.
And I go
Then
to Owen, and this man is in Saltmarsh now.
That's what they say to me.
Very well. I have never been.
It looks like we have to pay them a visit.
Looks like. And I look to Rangrim like, buddy, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, sure. I've been talking to this lass here, and he signals to Priscilla, and it's like, and I might have some business to attend there. So yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay. When we go. When
Okay,
we go.
sounds good. I will meet you if we split now. I never thought I was able to say that, but I will miss you, dwarfers.
What?
I will miss your plans.
Just
Oh,
a, just a
Going?
thing. Sorry,
Wait.
I was going to say just a thing before we continue. When we finished the last adventure, we did ask the Rockseeker brothers to give us like a percentage of what they gained from the
You
forge.
did.
So
We
how
did.
are we going to manage that, or do you guys want to avoid it? Because
However you want.
I'm
Like, you could go back to Phandalin. It's like a day's travel, and you can go and ask for your part of the deal.
Maybe we can
exactly.
handle it like we are
Or you could go
some kind
now
of
and just
rich.
say,
Yeah, but
hey, send the profits to here in Saltmarsh, and every now and then.
Yes. Maybe I can. We can do something. What I would suggest is there's the Phandalin Miners Exchange. So, and they are an organization that kind of deals with debts and money and all that kind of stuff. So, one option could be that the Rockseeker brothers basically deposit whatever amount once per year, let's say. Um, or once per month,
I would
and
say once a week, maybe, perhaps, because
something like that. And then that money can be picked up. I would say Neverwinter, they definitely have another or like a partner organization that they work with, and Saltmarsh probably as well, like bigger cities in the area.
sure.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
Then it's not just something that you have to go back, that we have to go back to you guys have to go back to Phandalin and just pick up money, I don't know, once every so and so often.
So we can prepare a sort of a pigeon, a flying pigeon or something.
Yeah, something like that.
to get more. Yeah, that's right.
Or I
Basically,
mean,
they have
I
their
can
way of
convert into a.
communicating. They have their way of communicating between the miners exchange in Phandalin and other exchanges that there's money for this person to be picked up, let's say.
the other option
That's a good
I
thought.
could see is here's not pictured by, but do you remember the Trevor Trail and the?
Yep.
Okay, you can go to Phandalin and go through the road, or you could go through the I don't know. It's not like a heavily wooded area, but like woods and fields of grains, to say it somehow.
Yeah.
So you can take the road, or you can go through the fields. And if you take the road, you have to go to Phandalin first.
Yeah.
I would say yes, because we have a lot of money. I don't know about you guys, and I think we could restock like cool things.
I mean, yeah, that sounds totally reasonable. If anybody needs anything, we're not that far from Phandalin, so
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
More or less on the
couple
way,
hours.
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Let's go there.
If we're going to be traveling for a couple of days, might as well pick up some things we need.
Okay, let me
Indeed.
get the map from Phandalin, if you want to. I wasn't thinking on
And we
this.
can go to the exchange to.
Well, anyway, you remember, right? There's no
Yeah,
need
yeah.
for us to create a new map. But I do have to look up who runs the exchange.
One thing, Alex, the tabletop link for me is not working. I don't know if this is normal or
What?
the old town link for me sounds the
Oh yeah,
broadcast
yeah,
has
no.
ended.
I
It's normal,
think
no?
it's in my power.
Okay, because it says ask for your GM for an e-link.
It's not. Okay. Inactive for too long. Stop broadcasting. Okay. Sorry, my fault.
No. I
The,
was just asking if that was my
No,
problem
no,
only.
thank you. Because
Okay.
I didn't think it was working.
the miners' exchange is run by a lady named Halia Thornton.
Hmm. Well, most likely you won't meet her. You
Yeah,
will meet the
yeah.
nice, nice. Fuck.
But I would say at the moment, with however long it's been, the mine isn't running yet, so there's no profit to collect. It will take a while for them to set everything up, get
Yeah,
everything going.
absolutely.
What's this? Well, anyway, you want to go to Phandalin, right?
Hmm.
Seems like.
Yes.
So you take on your trip. It's like a morning trip. You just woke up after a night of deciding your future steps, and you're all set. You close down your new property. You get your most valuable items. Remember, you have a revive scroll, I think. You have the button. Anyway, the how it's called, the wand of true polymorph, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You have the things from the black spider.
Yeah, I got the spider stuff and
Okay,
the wantelite of Agar Tower.
nice. Then you're all set. You get some provisions. You get whatever you want. And let me check. Let me check. What do these guys do? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think. That's 13. Okay. Everyone except for Brack notice how the two sorry, cursed how it's not halflings,
Hmm.
as when you start your march towards Phandalin, are starting to move sideways and moving like they are trying to disengage from you. Everyone except
Angry
for Brack.
bees will not say anything.
So they are leaving us.
Yeah, they are like trying to avoid you and try to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay, they are halflings, right?
They are no, they are not. I mean,
They're goblins,
they
but
are goblins. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
we
okay, sorry.
told Brock that they're
Okay, I
cursed
would say
halfling.
you, my small friends, where are you trying to go?
Just you know, we want to see what do we want? I don't know.
Do you want
Uh,
to
We
help them
don't
to
want
find their
to
way?
see the marches. Yeah, the Saltmarsh, the marshes on the south. So, au revoir, my
Okay,
dear friends.
I was thinking that you are like getting lost or trying to go
No,
everywhere.
no, no, no. It's
Anywhere.
all right. It's all right.
Okay. If not, my friend Brack can help you to find the right way.
What?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're
So,
not going to Saltmarsh anyway. We're going to Phandalin. There's a community of halflings there. Surely you want to come with us.
They look absolutely like defeated. Like, but wait.
But what?
Yeah, sure. Let's go meet our brothers.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go all together, a merry company.
Fuck. And they keep on going. So it's been like an hour and a half, 2 hours, not much more, when you start seeing the first ruined buildings, ruined stone buildings, and between the trail and the ruins, you start seeing the first actual buildings, the log ones, like wooden houses and tents that you recognize as your adoptive town of Phandalin.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think the
I will
first
say,
building
okay.
on the left, if you come from the southwest, sorry, would be the miners' exchange.
Okay, so let's make a stop on the miners' exchange first, if you agree. What
What
do
do
we
we
say?
have, guys, to exchange there in the miners? Do we find something special? I can remember now. What's your intention now? I mean, in the miners' exchange.
We want to discuss the payment of the
Okay, I
mine that
understand.
we liberated.
Okay. Okay, so we go inside, right?
You go inside. All right.
Yeah.
You see the usual image from the miners' exchange, like a couple counters and 4, 5, 6 people in queues waiting for their turn.
I will ask
Mostly
who is
dwarves.
the last in the row.
You see a quite drunken dwarf, like he's been doing overnight in the Stonehill Inn,
Okay.
trying to cut in line with the following with the fuck. How are the little people called? I don't remember now.
What?
The little people,
What?
the
Gnomes?
yeah, gnomes. Thanks. That are actually higher than halflings, but okay. I feel like that's a necessary thing to remember. Anyway, this drunken dwarf is trying to cut in line before the gnome, and those are the last ones. They are having a little fight. On the other queue is mostly normal dwarves, humans, gnomes, miners in
So
general.
I will just approach the counter, like cutting through everybody else, and go to talk directly, interrupt whatever conversation they are having, and just put my fist in the table. I have some business with exchange.
You hear the drunken dwarf, and I mean you hear general this disdain and not anger, but discomfort on the 3 other people in the line. Especially the poor human that was actually talking to the counter clerk. And the
I
dwarf
turn
is
to them.
actively like,
I will say.
yo, what the fuck? That was my turn!
I will say, don't worry, my friends. We are the freedomers of the mine, and
Oh,
we have
you're
an
what?
important business.
Yeah,
And
sure. Get in line like everyone else. And he tries to cut in line.
I just turn to him and I say, surely, brother, you wouldn't like to deprive the heroes of Phandalin of the business they have to do. This is going to be quick.
Mate, mine's going to be quick too. So, please, as much of a hero you are, I don't know who you are, you may be bullshitting me, and I have to go back to the inn to keep drinking. You get it, right?
Shavi, this would be an appropriate place for an intimidation attempt.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. Look, friend, I'm sure you need your kneecaps to work, so why don't you let us do our thing, and then you can go back to mining and whatever is it you do.
And then you roll for initiative. For initiative, for intimidation.
The little
What?
gnome
Sorry.
to a red dragon.
You pissed a lot of people in that room.
So we all
he's
roll
going
for
to be.
initiative?
No, no,
is
no.
is
Oh, again.
intimidation. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. There's. Oh boy, that's 18. So 22.
Nice.
Okay. The being faced with such an interesting power move, the dwarf is like, okay, lad, okay, I'll look if I can drink myself, and he looks for a flask or something, and just
That's a good boy.
backs up. Don't need to get violent, huh? And he
I was
just
just being nice. You don't want to see me violent.
okay, I get it. Get off, gnome. And he tries. His bullshit continues with the gnome, but ignores you from now on. The human is still like, mate, it's not necessary, but go on. I mean,
And I speak to the person in the counter saying, we have business with the Roxic brothers, an arrangement of sorts. They are supposed to send us 3% of all the gains that they get from the mine. What was the name of the mine?
it
Sorry,
was Wave
Wait,
Echo
wait,
Cave.
wait.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Lost Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo Cave. I'm sure you've heard about the magical forge they set up there.
Oh,
So we want to request that they deposit whatever they gain, and we have that available in all the exchanges available in all the exchanges present in the cities.
once you mention the Wave Echo Cave, everyone changes their dagger stare, to say it somehow, to a kind of more impressed look, like, oh fuck, they meant business, they were not bullshitting us, and kind of an aura of respect. Beyond that, the gnome lady on the counter just tips his glasses for a moment and answers, yeah, sure. What exactly do you need from the Rockseeker brothers? They have told us that you were looking for them. And sure. What's your plan? What do you want? How do you want this paid?
I really don't need to see them actually. I just need their money to be deposited here, so we can take it in every city that has an exchange.
Oh, where are you moving to? We maybe can make an arrangement.
Saltmarsh is our next jump, but we want to know where we can get this money in all
Oh,
the
you
big
go to
cities. Look,
Saltmarsh now. Nice,
yeah.
nice, nice, nice. I have a cousin there, and he just told me that they've a couple of years ago they opened a mining operation there. So maybe we can send it to their offices.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, I'll be sure
without
to inform
without any
the.
commission, I suppose.
Well, I mean, this is not free, mate. We need some gainings to. Uh, we're an exchange after all.
What
So
kind of commission are you
I'd
talking about?
say 5% of whatever you get sent your way.
I'm thinking more like 2%.
Ah, lad,
Lad.
3%.
Look, I'm not sure you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah, you already
We,
announced yourself.
yeah, of course I did. We can arrange whatever minion to go pick up the money. So you're going to take the 2%, or you're going to take nothing.
I mean, I don't think anyone will do 2 days of a trip between Salmarch and Phandalin for less than a 10, but all right.
Thank you.
No, I mean,
Pleasure doing business with you.
I mean, you can go ask other people. We have security. We have a fair exchange. I think a 3% is quite a good offer.
3%.
I think I can accept 3%,
Yeah,
right, guys?
Good.
I will whisper to you that it's okay, Brack. For me, 3 it's okay.
Not my
And I
money.
whisper back, at least I tried.
I mean, it's a 3% of a 3%. That's not that much.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, yeah, 3% sounds fair.
That's the deal. Then we'll make sure to send it to Salmarch. What
How do we
name
find
should
your
we? in
We
the
need to think
receiver's
on
end?
our crew. We need to think on our crew name.
Any
Uh,
enterprise, any company, any corporation?
what name did we choose for? I remember that this is out of character. I remember that one day we thought of a name for the group.
Yeah, it
But
was when we tried to impress the kid.
What?
What
What I was saying.
about you guys are all stars just like me. We are going to be on a ship, and this person just suggested an enterprise. So maybe we could be Starship Enterprise?
Sounds not bad.
That's an interesting name. I don't
Sounds
want to get in
familiar
in
to
your
me.
business, but you should get it registered with the lads in Neverwinter. They have a really nice uh, incorporation. I don't know how it's called. An office of patents and registry. You should definitely save that name for yourself. Anyway, Starship Enterprises, Denise, and she notes it down. Like,
Okay, great. Bees gives like a weird thumbs up. It was like, I guess this is the name now.
Yeah, not bad.
I guess so.
Look like
Seems
our
like
Starship
friends.
Enterprises. Well, I don't care. Enterprise. And with
Okay,
that,
so that's a done deal.
the
And how
old
do we
lady, it's
find
like,
your
well, you can go now.
how do we find your
Next.
cousin there in Saltmarsh? Sorry.
What?
Next.
How do we find your cousin there in
Oh no, my
Saltmarsh?
cousin is a minor. He's not interested in that. You should
No, what
look
I mean
for.
with okay.
I think it's. I think she's called Copperlocks. She's the boss of the miners there.
Copperlocks.
Uh, I don't know the name. I only know the
Okay.
surname.
Is
It's
the
Copperlocks.
okay? Is the head of the miners there?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Okay.
now
Thank
next.
you. Remember our name, Starship Enterprises. We will change the area.
I think she want we to go, guys.
Yes, I want to go. And with that, she calls the human that um, or good old Bragg just so educatedly and with high manners make made move, and business go as usual.
I pat on the dwarf's back. I told you it was going to be quick. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, sure, sure. And the dwarf is like, well, I don't care anymore. I'm getting drunk in the office, so that's nice. Okay, and with that,
Okay,
you've
so
secured your new enterprise. Now you're a company.
sounds really good.
I guess.
I think we can share a quick beer in the Stonehill or in the other one or the what was the name of the inn?
It
The
was
infamous.
Stonehill is the main one, and then the other one was the
Giant Sleep,
Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping Giant.
Okay, Stonehill for me it looks like our first inn here, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
where you kept people sequestered and all
I
that
would like.
criminal business you did.
Is it like midday or like afternoon? Are stores still open?
I'd say you just arrived at the best time to get some food, some lunch,
Okay.
because you left early. I do remind you that you're carrying two goblins with you, so people are.
They're still coming with us. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
they tried to
we can
leave, but
go.
Bragg
I
was
think we can
insistent.
bring our small friends to the major house. There was a jail there, right? No, there was some kind of prison.
But
A jail? Why would you
we're
want to jail?
These
No,
just have.
just a place to sleep to them. No, no, don't worry, Brad.
but we haven't done anything.
They can sleep in the inn. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, of course. How are you going to throw them in jail? That's
Exactly,
not
Exactly.
good
exactly.
for
We're
our
just
brothers.
cursed, just
It
cursed.
was just a name, not a jail. It was a
What's
joke.
I
How
approached
rude.
I approached to Rangrim and asked him why we're keeping with us these goblins and why Brack doesn't killing them yet in low pitch. So trying to not make here but by the others.
I get
It's
that
a
idea.
long story. We, for once, managed to convince Bragg not to kill them.
And
That's
it's kind
I don't know how
It's
we did
kind
it.
of a macabre game with the life of that goblins of what how much time it takes to Brack to realize.
It's not a game. We were not trying to kill them. I offered them to leave, but Bragg was insistent. We bring them
Okay.
back to their halfling friends. So yeah, we kinda fucked up, and yes,
Okay.
I think Brack can take care of them and get a
Bragg,
short
do a
walk.
perception roll, please.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I would like to do like
Perception.
periodic perception rolls.
Start noticing something
Oh, okay.
strange, right? After 2 days.
You could use insight if you want, but for this you will have to be you will have to do a perception roll
Okay.
to see if you listen the conversation between the two dwarves, part dwarves.
Perception. So I got a 4.
Okay, you are completely removed from the conversation. You have no idea what they're talking about. Like you see them like being uh, a little friendlier, but you don't know what they're talking about. Now you're inside. You're looking at two poor cursed halflings that are trying to leave as far as they can because they don't like Phandalin that much,
Okay, rolling for
and they
insight.
like you even less. Give me your insight.
16.
Fuck.
Oh.
I set it on 15. Shit.
Nice.
Okay. You start to notice something strange. Like, you don't remember any curse that turns people into other people? Maybe you've heard of it, but you're not sure it's real. And those two halflings are starting to look too green. There's something fishy.
I get close to the quote unquote halflings. I just would like to, because there's something going on here. How many minutes do you have to cook bread for it to be golden?
They look at each
That's
other.
something a halfling would surely know.
Nice.
3?
3?
Like, they start mimicking like, yeah, 3. Or 4. 30.
Is that your final answer?
No. They look at each other again. 2 hours!
I start to get my mace from my back, well, my maul. 2 hours.
That was too low. And the other, try with 5. 5 hours!
And then I grab the one that I have closest to me and I pull it up. You certainly do not wait like a halfling.
Well, I'm cursed.
What are you?
The goblin starts looking at the rest of the party, the people that are with you. And some townsfolk are starting to appear around.
You know what I think? I think you've been lying all along. You look like a goblin to me.
We've been
But-
cursed into a goblin. We are so sorry, Please don't kill us.
Okay, this is going to be a bit gruesome.
No, oh my god.
I grab the goblin by the neck, throw it on the floor, and raise my maul just to strike him.
I mean, he can't do much to resist. Go ahead.
Okay, do I have to roll for something or he just explodes?
I mean, let's just say it explodes on the.
Let me pass you the stats if you
No,
want.
I have the goblin, but do an attack roll, please.
Okay,
I mean, no initiative, no shit. The other is chaos.
that's 21 to hit.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Okay, it hits
Damage.
regardless.
Damage.
Okay, that's so that's 11.
Okay, the mole goes down, and as it makes contact, the head explodes like a watermelon.
So you were a goblin after all?
The other screams and starts running. And Yeah, as the blood of the goblin starts soaking the soil, people are starting to freak out. Like, what the fuck? Why are there goblins here? And fuck, there's no head in that body. Shit! Someone call Silder!
So how far is the other goblin now?
He's running at his best, so I'd say in like 2 seconds he's 30 feet away from you, running again through to the hills on the south
And
of
he has
Phandalin.
disengage as a bonus action or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I mean,
Disengage or hide as a bonus action.
they have disengage or hide action as a bonus action. Yeah, but I mean, he not only disengaged but he dashed in his turn. So
Yeah, all good.
I mean, as we're not running it as a combat encounter, it's just he's running. You can attack him if you
Yep.
want.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
I mean, you don't, but I'm pretty sure someone does.
Yeah, Bees is chaotic good. He doesn't like care.
I will try
I
to
look.
give this pleasure to Brack, but I will try to cast with my spell staff the web. It's 30 feet away, right?
Yeah, but I think you have to have it on your spell list to be able to cast it.
Even if I have the spell staff, I think
Yeah, I
it's
think that's one
automatically
of the
there.
conditions. Let me check.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't say anything about that.
Uh, Staff of Defense, Spider Staff. The staff
We
has
need
some
to be.
charges which are used to fuel the spells within it. With the staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of the following spells from the staff if the spell is in your class spell list.
Ah, okay, in your class, and it's not the my class, right?
See, I mean, you don't have to have it right now, but it, you have to be able to cast it with your class.
Yeah, but it's in the class, the web, I can remember
I
now.
don't
So
I
know.
read.
think it might be web sounds like a druid spell.
It's how is in Spanish? Web, red or.
Duration. Nope, sorcerer and wizards.
What weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Sorcerer
Yeah, right.
Wizard.
Web
Okay,
sounds
okay.
like a
Yeah, yeah.
total druid spell.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Sorry then.
no, don't be sorry. It's a
Eh,
fucking shit.
No, no, sounds fair. Uh, then for me, I think I will leave it. I will only push Brack to kill him. Brack, do you see your friend is running away?
And I'm just like running behind the goblin.
Okay, I look Rangrim like, what we do now? What's the point of all of this? What's happening?
I yell, let it go!
We let it go. We catch him.
Please stop!
It's
You're
running forever like
embarrassing
Forrest
us.
Gump. Like Forrest Gump running and running.
I
Running
look,
behind the goblin. I
I
just
look,
don't stop.
I look
We,
at Rangrim and Owen and say, should I try to stop him?
that's what I'm asking to myself and to you too.
I mean,
I
in
don't
one
know.
Okay,
side
I
it's
will.
a goblin, on the other side
I have like a ton of movement. I would just, as Owen says that, I would start sprinting after Brock and kind of try to trip him and make that a stunning.
it's not difficult as Brack. I think it's running 25 feet in 6 seconds.
No, catching up shouldn't be too hard. I can use my feline agility, which
Okay.
doubles my movement if
Then
I have.
what do you want to do to poor Brack?
I want to. Well, I guess I'd try to hit him.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but just like basically trying to trip him to stun him for a round.
Okay, that will be instead of an attack. I would say it would be um,
I lost your voice for a
how
while.
it's called. Shit. I don't remember how it's called. Athletics. Yeah. No, not athletics. Acrobatics for both of us. For both of you.
Okay. 13.
Rangram? I Rangram.
Not
Brack?
very good.
14.
He's good. He's running.
I just keep
Miraculously,
running.
you see the Tabaxi running running after you, and he just throws on the ground, tries to do a scythe like movement, but miraculously, because I don't know how a dwarf can do that. Bragg just does a power jump like, boom, and avoids completely the good old
I look
enemy.
back at the others and kind of like shrug.
Okay, Bragg is still on his pursuit. The goblin is
here,
the
you
goblin is
filthy
like
goblin!
you see how it's running and running and running and it's getting farther, and you're starting to get tired. So please do an
Okay.
athletics check.
Okay.
How far is he for now? From now?
I mean,
From us?
let's say that he's been on pursuit for 30 or 40 seconds on a sprint.
That's going to be a 25.
He has energy for days. So yeah, he's running away. You can barely see it as he turns a corner in one of the ruins, like 100 feet away. So yeah. But the thing is, Bragg, give me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. That's 13. No, that's a 12. Sorry.
Okay. The hide action, how does it work? If he hides, he's hidden. Or I rolled for stealth and it came out as an 8. So most likely you've seen him or just some traces of his trail. So keep on going, keep on going. Give me another athletics check, please. While this is
Okay.
going on, Sildar is arriving, and he's starting to see what the fuck is going on, and he's not pleased.
Bloody hell, that's a 17. I have a +7 in athletics. 17.
Go ahead, keep running.
I keep running. Come back here! When I get you, I'll turn your head inside out.
Okay, the goblin is starting to feel a bit weak. Please, sir, please let me be, please.
God.
And he's starting to breathe heavily.
Okay.
Let's say that you catch up to him after he just stops and drops to his knees and, please, sir, don't kill me. I haven't done anything to anyone.
While he's saying that, I grab his skull and just push together my palms.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll damage because I think
Bees,
that.
Bees got distracted by a butterfly and is just chasing that now.
Nice. Yeah, give me. I don't know.
11 points of damage.
Well, I was
Well,
telling you about do a strength check, but yeah, strength check, like pure strength.
pure strength, that's going to be a 15.
Okay, you have now
Come on,
mashed
Brad, you
brain.
can do it.
You have mashed brain in your hands, in your gauntlets, like fractured bone and an eye that somehow managed to escape, like popped up,
I
and
just
the limp, lifeless body of a goblin on your hands. Yeah, nice.
I spit on him, shrug the brains of my palms, and say to him, "That's going to teach you to run the next time."
Oh my god.
Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared.
What's your alignment, Brock?
Yeah, that's chaotic evil at least.
At least
No,
no, at least like true neutral or something,
Well,
I
yeah,
was
I
or
know.
awful
initially
They're
neutral or
goblins.
something.
You were
initially I
lawfully
was
neutral. I mean, I
yeah
don't
that I
know
was
how the
initially
treatment of.
lawful neutral, but the thing is that there is a very strong hatred for greenskins in Brack.
Yeah, lawful neutral sounds right to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Although I'd say you went more to true neutral, perhaps, or even a bit of neutral evil, with that obsession with greenskins.
I,
But I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're not playing with alignments. We are
No, no,
not
no.
restricted, so it's
I
more
was just
like
I was just curious.
how people see you, and people are not seeing you in the best light right now. I mean, they were goblins, but they yielded, and you're a sadistic guy. So yeah, people are a bit scared of you.
so that's how alignment works, right? how the other
It
see
doesn't.
you?
Yeah.
It
In
doesn't have
fifth
any
edition,
mechanical.
Okay.
is more like a roll-wise thing, more
Actually,
than a mechanic.
sometimes it does have an impact when it's like certain altars you can pray in front of, and if you're if you're good, you'll get a benefit or a buff, and if you're not, then you don't. And the other way around too, though. So if you're evil, sometimes you'll have certain things that will give you a buff that others can't get.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I go back to the city.
When you go back to Phandalin, um, you see Sildar just has arrived and is lecturing the people on the Starship Enterprise company. Like,
Hey,
why
Silver.
are you killing greenskins in the town? For what I've heard, they were not resisting. They were just they yielded. Why did you do that mess? Now I have to clean
They,
it.
they were greenskins,
Yeah, but we're civilized people.
and they were not,
I
and now
mean,
they're dead.
were they attacking anyone?
They surely were going to attack someone. Do you see them building temples or cities?
I did. I did watch them building temples and what could pass as a city, or a town, or a village, or a hamlet, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen them. They can be civilized. They're a small community of goblins in Neverwinter.
If you call that civilized,
I do.
um,
They're like green. Uh, how are they called?
Little people.
Gnomes. Yeah, they're like green gnomes. They're tinkerers. Rougher ones, but they do some things.
and they ambush people in the
Yeah,
roads.
that's true. That's true. But I've also
If you think
seen.
they should, if you think they should live, that's okay. I think they should die. Two opinions we can
I
coexist.
mean, it's like if I called you a Duergar. Are you a Duergar?
What's a Duragar?
No, we are not that thing.
Then
We're
it's the
not
same.
dark dwarfs.
Goblins can be civilized and goblins can be uncivilized. As orcs, half orcs, and everyone. Well, maybe not bugbears. Those bitches are nasty. But the rest, we can be friendly in this land of Neverwinter. And he starts to sound mighty and. Well, yeah, excuse me. Please don't kill people on my streets.
They are like they are just uncivilized creatures. They all should die, and when given the opportunity, they feast on the sorrow of other people. I'm just doing this town a favor.
Come on, Bragg, leave it as it is. Sorry, Mr. Hallwinter, was just an exception.
It's alright, it's
We are very
alright. In the
tired
end, it was
and
in the end, you have a point. It was a green screen. Most people don't care. They were just scared of so much gore. But please, please, be more civilized when in my town.
yeah, we will try
Now,
to do it out of the city. Sorry for that. We were tired after a
it's
long journey.
alright. It's alright. It's alright. Just move the bodies.
Um,
More.
okay, I think Bragg will enjoy
What?
that task. Give
Nothing,
them a,
nothing, friend, nothing. We'll move the bodies.
Ah,
okay, we throw the bullets. I will help them
yeah, like
to move it out of the city or throw it over a hill or whatever.
make fertilizer of them.
Exactly. And then now that you are here, Mr. Hallwinter, we want to ask you about the how was the name again of Finebright? No, Finebright. No, the war commander was.
Ah, I see. Owen has informed you. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But we
I
have
told him
different.
about a friend of mine who's right now stationed on Saltmarsh, and he told me, well, he told me you were looking for some more adventuring, so perhaps you would be interested.
Yeah, we
He's
want to.
Commander Eliander Fireborn. Ah, I remember that
Eliander.
man as the last time I saw him. He is quite a nice, good old man. Treat him right if you meet him. Anything you want to know about him?
That's well, nah.
No, so it's enough for now. Do you think it will fit our interest, the quest they want to propose to us?
I don't know if they have a quest. They just need general help. They've been dealing with Luskan tribes and some pirates and smugglers, and this land is ah. It needed us. It needed the Lord's Alliance. It needed Neverwinter. They were just lost
Yes.
without us.
I think we have spent a lot of time in close to Phandalin. Maybe it's a good idea to go to Saltmarsh,
Sure, sure.
right, guys?
I would
Yes.
like to go first to the arms store.
I also
Oh,
have some shopping to do.
Absolutely. Well, friends, I leave you. Be good to people. Please.
okay. Thank you, Mr. Winter. See you soon.
I hope to see you soon too. Now I have to work to do, so I'll go see the old man in the office. Goodbye. And
Bye.
as that, he leaves northeast to see how it was.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Is that a Skyrim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Wow. Beautiful song.
Harvin West. Harvin West. Yeah. I forgot about him. So yeah. Now you're free. You've been lectured. You've killed some greenskins. Nice.
For me, I have some shopping to do. They're all on the normal adventuring gear list.
Okay.
Is that all available?
Let me check. I mean, you want to go see Barthen, right?
Yeah, they're between there and all the other small shops.
Well, I think
I
I would
think
like
probably
Barthen and
yeah, and
Dragon
Lion
wanted to
Shield
go
Coaster.
to the Lion Shield Coaster.
Yeah, mine aren't weapons. They're all like random stuff. I can read it to you. I think potter's tools might be harder to find. Pan flute.
That would be strange, but I don't know. Let's say that he has potters. The
Okay.
pan flute is more complicated. He doesn't have one right now.
Okay, good. That's fair. Ball bearings.
Yes, he can offer you
All right.
a sack of them.
I would like 2 sacks if he has them.
Okay, yes. Let me check.
Okay.
You've said potter's tools. Not here. Where's tools?
They're on adventure. No, they're a couple pages
Yeah.
down.
I see
They're like
them.
3 pages down.
Potter's tools, 10 gold pieces. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I have all the costs here. I would just deduct it from my. Then just bells, like regular bells.
He has a couple ones, brass engraved bells, like
All right, like 3.
3. Okay, yeah, like
Okay.
they are mismatched. They are not the same. They are artisan. So
Okay, very good. Chalk just
yes.
for
Okay.
drawing on walls. 10 pieces.
10 pieces.
There, that would be 1 silver piece total.
Okay.
Then a pen, an ink pen, and ink.
Okay, yeah, that's necessary for the administrative side. So he has.
Exactly. Very good. Oil, like flasks of oil,
Mhm.
as many as he has. But I wrote down if I can get 3, I'm happy.
Yeah, sure. Although I think, yeah, oil. Yeah. It's Barthen's. Barthen's.
Okay. And then some paper to write on or parchment, whatever he has.
Yeah, you will find some low quality paper, like not
That's
too well
fine.
pressed, so it's
All right,
half
great.
price.
Yeah, just something to take notes on. And sealing wax. So basically, like it could be candle wax or something like that.
Yeah. Everything you said, uh,
Amazing.
except for
No
the
pan
pan
flute
flute.
though.
The rest is
That's
okay.
good.
I don't know what it amounts to, but
Yeah.
you
I'll
show
do
them.
the math and then deduct it.
Okay. Let's go
Thank
to
you.
Lion Shield Coaster then.
I,
I
I
will
go
also.
with
I would
I
also
go
like to go to the.
with Brack.
Good.
Me too.
Let's go get some armor, guys.
Yeah, I need to check some armor there if it's possible.
All right then.
We arrive.
You are there?
Wait a moment. Landship coaster. Linen engraving. Okay. Splinter.
So I have 26 gold pieces, 9 silver pieces, 2 copper pieces.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then the three of you go to see um, Linian on the Lion Shield Coaster town store, right? Okay. She receives you with some interest as Bragg is there.
Okay. How long time
And
without seeing you? Good
Long time
yeah,
morning.
no
it's
see.
been a while, like
Yeah.
a week, 2 weeks from the
Mm, it
from
looks like
the
longer for
feast.
us, but
Yeah.
but
Oh, time flies.
Time flies, yeah.
we need something from you. I'm sure you can help us. We have a long way from now, and we need to take some provisions and be ready for the threats we can find.
Okay, what are you looking for, friends?
In my specific case, I want to check if you have an armor, a student leader armor. In my case,
Stud leather. Okay. Um, come, and she brings you to the back rooms. Like she
okay.
has some armor in display, but mostly are stacked on the back room. And she shows you a nice black leather with studs on them, and asks you for 45 gold pieces for this nice shirt
45.
and pants.
Does it look like in well state? I mean, it's like
Yeah, yeah,
used or it's really good?
it's new to say it somehow. It's well crafted. It seems like
Okay.
it's been shipped from some far away city, but it looks in good condition, like new.
Okay. This is the only one you have in the student.
I have a couple more, but mismatched. Like I have a not exactly a helmet, but she shows you a kind of a cap made of
Yeah.
leather
This
and
is
some
also
boots.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a good set, but I don't have all the pieces made with the same leather. Some are
Uh,
clearer, some are darker.
I'm not that posh, but can feed us. What about this helmet or whatever? Is it bringing this out of the game? It's bringing me some
No, out of character is just a complement piece.
static thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Then I
like
think
two
I
gold
will
pieces
take
extra.
the student leather armor,
Nice.
but I will pray for a discount or something. You know, we will bring your brand out of of the Phandalin limits. I'm sure it will bring you a lot of business.
Ah,
You can put me a stamp or a symbol of your business here in the if it's not
she
already there.
she shows you the back, and it's like a nice stamp on the back with the lion shield.
Okay,
We've already
that's a
covered
lot.
that, but I mean, I shouldn't make you that much of a discount, but I can offer you the cap for free and 40 instead of 45.
That's okay. 45. Thanks for the cab. I will
So
try
it will be
to
40 gold pieces.
44. That's perfect.
And you,
Okay,
my friend
I
Bragg,
will
what do
bring
you want?
Okay, I'm looking for a
this one.
dwarf-sized splint armor, and I would like to see your plate armor.
I do a wink to the shopper.
Oh, yeah. Splinter, yeah, I remember now. Come, Bragg. Your, your tall friend here, your human friend, and she looks at you. Uh, asked for me to order this, and she shows you a splint armor, like a splint armor set.
Oh, this is nice. Clearly not made by a dwarf, but this is
Well,
nice.
the idea was the time I was while you were doing the one shot, I was like preparing some armors for me and Brack, dwarfish style, made.
Okay. It looks crafted by something close to a dwarf, but it seems usable. And have you got a plate armor that we can see?
Let me check because that's not so demanded. So
Right.
perhaps not. Let me check the inventory, and she starts moving some crates and some stuff.
You have to find a plate armor in crates, then it's not a good plate armor.
I mean, it's shipped. It's not made there, mostly. Uh, looking for the numbers. Oh, I have one. I have one. This is direct from Yartar. She takes it, opens the crate, and
Okay.
the first piece is a nice chest plate. She looks for a couple more pieces. This is well crafted. He has the insignia on the chest and on the pauldrons.
Now this is true work.
Made
How-
from the best gnomish hands.
Didn't know those guys could do other
Well,
another
they
thing that cook.
they have good crafters.
Well,
Not on par
they,
with
they,
the dwarves.
they craft good crafters.
That's a good
but-
joke, Owen.
Okay, how much do you ask for the plate?
It's 150 platinums.
I don't suppose you rent it.
I mean,
Can I leave this armor?
I know your profession. I will rent it to an actor, perhaps a royal guard. But mate, you're an adventurer. You will run it. It will
Yes,
cost more
it will.
to rent it than to buy it. Honestly,
Yeah, you're actually right. Okay, so set
can-
aside that plate. I'll buy it eventually.
it will be waiting for you here, friend.
My friend, are you short on money?
I certainly don't have 150 platinums with me.
150
Sure.
platinum.
Yeah.
Never
Platinum.
mind. I misunderstood. I thought it was gold. I can lend you some gold. Maybe if we all chip in, we have enough.
Uh,
I take my accounting book. I don't think so.
no, no, that's very appreciated, friend. But I'm sure we'll run into more treasure eventually.
Surely.
Well, I hope to
I'll-
see you soon from around the town.
Yeah, no, I'll take the splint. Absolutely.
All yours.
Just remember, I out of character. I'm not sure we came back to her and told her that the orcs were cleared.
I think you didn't do any of the announcement of the mission's completion, but we can
I
say
don't
that
think so,
on the
no.
feast you did because
Okay.
I mean you were with the townspeople and you sure
Yeah.
met everyone.
So I think she owes you 50 gold.
50 gold, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So, but I would like to.
she reminds about the gold thing, and she makes a discount on the splint. Like I think she offered if the crafter was Owen, she offered materials and a place to forge it. So let's say instead of the 200 gold pieces each, let's say it costs half. So it would be 50 for one and 100 for the other, a total of 150 gold pieces for both armors.
And remember that you promised a 10% discount on 3 subsequent buys. So that's not 150. That's going to be.
You old dog. Let's
I
see.
do remember money.
You know what? Let's just say 130, 120, I think. Yeah, 120 gold pieces for both, and I'm making you such a good deal.
Yeah,
You're
I'm an
stealing
honest.
money from me.
I know, I'm an honest dwarf. Let's settle on 135.
Okay, that's more than 15%, 10%, but thank you. No, it's exactly
No,
10%.
that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly 1%.
Ah, good. 135.
Okay, and as a thanks, Owen, I'll pay for both of them.
Both?
Of course.
Oh, you're a generous dwarf, my
There you
friend.
go. 2 splint armors. Thank you very much. Indeed.
I hope to see you soon, Brack. And the rest of you too.
Just don't sell that blade to anyone unworthy.
Yeah, it will be displayed here. Just for you to come.
Now that's
Don't
a good
cheat on me
laugh.
now, eh? This
I
one's yours.
won't. A dwarf never cheats. Ha.
Rangrim is on the back. Surely.
That's all for me, for Brack.
Okay. Anywhere else that you want to
Not for me.
visit? Yeah, Owen? No one you want to see?
I'm good.
I already did the visits
Okay.
the last time, let's say.
Then it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay, guys, like it looks like we have to make our way to Saltmarsh at some point.
Let's do it.
At this moment is midday. You have, I think, a couple day on the road, maybe 1.5. Like you'll have to stop on the road because I think it's like
I'm ready to leave whenever you want.
Do we all have foods, provisions, everything we need?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Otherwise, I can also gather food for up to 6 people per day,
You're a really handy friend.
provided there is game and other things to eat in the land, of course.
just out of character. You can rent a card on Berthan's place because I've been looking and it may be 3 days if you follow the road. And you're carrying an old man, you're carrying a lot of people. Maybe a card would be interesting.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. How much is a cart?
Let me check. Oh,
If this was a Skyrim, it would be 20 gold pieces, just saying.
it's 15 for a cart, an old cart, and 100 for a carriage.
How much for the cart?
15 gold pieces.
15. And that's one that we can pull, or do we need a horse as well?
I think you would need a cart. Would be. Let me check.
Not sure.
Because there's no description here.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
It's the same card that we took in Neverwinter to come to Phandalin. That needed
That needed a horse, yes. I assume, right?
Here there's weights, but
Yeah, I think you need a horse or some type of drafting.
yeah, a cart is quite simple. Let me.
And also get an elephant to draft for 200 gold pieces.
This would be a cart. So yeah, you still need a.
Yeah. I mean, some of these you can pull yourself, right? But if it's bigger, then you can.
We can use some of your friends, bees.
Sure. Let's see what I get. Fuzzy balls. I mean, we can do this every day. Just wait till we get a giant goat. Where is it? There's the bag of tricks. Rust. I got a 3. We have a dog. I got a 5. We have a giant goat. And an owl. Cool. So I say we could use this guy.
Great.
And I point at the goat. He might be gone tomorrow though, and I might not get him back tomorrow, but for now we have a giant goat.
I'll ride the goat.
He was supposed to draw the carriage.
I'll ride the goat.
Okay, sure. Dog, go, run. And I send the dog away. He's a free dog now. But I keep the owl. The owl's sitting on my shoulder.
Okay, then. What do you want to
To pay
buy?
for the cart. We will buy a cart and I will pay for it.
Okay. In a cart you can carry 3-4 people as tops.
Yes.
Because it's mostly for items. So. Okay,
Okay.
then it's
I
15.
would jump inside.
Yeah, but you're carrying the old man. You're carrying the boy. You're carrying the 3
Yeah,
soldiers.
I say the old man and the boy definitely go on there, and then we can take turns or whatever.
Okay.
I don't need it. I'm good walking.
We already make a rest, right? You said the long rest
Yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
joining today. So
Oh,
we are.
Audrey,
Tell me, my friend.
couldn't you also turn into a horse if we need you to?
Yes, if needed. I prefer to save my
For just a
my
couple of
ability
hours, huh?
my ability for other things. But of course, when your dog is tired, I can try
Oh, it's not the dog
to
pulling,
help.
it's the goat.
Ah, sorry, the goat. I confused. I was confused
That's
with all
fine. They
the.
look very similar. A
Yeah,
druid wouldn't know.
yeah, exactly. Um,
Wow.
then I can do it, but not now. Maybe later. Let's see what your goat
Yes,
is
yes.
able to do.
Just in case one day we don't get the goat, then maybe we don't have to waste the whole day.
That's right. I can do it for sure.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Hi ho, hi ho. Let's go.
Come on, little longhorns. Run. And
And after that, you start moving through the river trail. Like you reach the river trail on not more than an hour.
I will tell the owl to fly up above and ahead of us and come back if there's anything on the road ahead of us.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I'm listening myself. No. Okay. So far so good. You keep going. You reach the trail. Give me a survival check, just for shits and giggles. Every one of you.
Everyone.
a
A
what
what?
check, sorry?
Survival.
Survival.
Let's
Oh,
see, who of you remembers what the plan
Rolling
was?
like shit. 10.
Okay.
survival.
17 for me.
22.
I mean, it's quite an easy check, but just
Rack 6.
okay. Uh, Bees just arrived, like
Yeah, I haven't been down this road, I don't think.
not too long ago. The other two, Owen and Audrey, are like, yeah, we perfectly remember. But once you arrive to the river trail, like the crossing with the Phandalin road, Bragg, in a moment on top of the goat, is just like, fuck, where to go now?
Don't worry. We are on the way.
Well, you keep on going after the visible confusion of Bragg, like, you sure it was like this? But yeah, you keep on going and it's closing down on you. The night is falling over you. And you would be around here, I'd say. Or here.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, yeah. Let's say first stop, second
Makes
stop,
sense.
and the third day. You don't see much. After all, this is a kinda civilized trail and road. It's guarded. You encounter some merchants going up and down from Neverwinter to Leylon, then up to other cities, most likely Waterdeep. And not much else. Some Neverwinter Guard, some local militias maybe, but
Alright.
nothing of interest. If you want to talk with the people on the guard or something, you can see that Rangrim is being quite friendly with Priscilla, like they are talking a lot, and the name Flying Maiden appears somewhat regularly. But that's from them. Apart from that, anything you want to talk with them?
Bragg makes a fire. Tries to make a fire.
On the
In the car or in the boat? Or I'm taking into account that not much happens on the trip. So if you want to roleplay the stops, it's okay. Like first stop in the trip.
I would be happy to chat with the old. Did you say the old man was from Saltmarsh?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
these people are from Saltmarsh or have been stationed at Saltmarsh for a long time.
Perfect. Then I would want to talk to the old man and just I approach him, or as we're kind of
Yeah, let's say
traveling during the day, I walk up next to the cart where he's sitting and I go, "So, old man, since we are going to Saltmarsh for the first time, what's it like? How many people live there? Who's the government? These type of things, you know?"
Oh yeah. My lovely town. Ah. Well, it's not too big. We were independent for quite a long. But of course, with independence and freedom comes lack of security, I guess. So we had rights from pirates on the north. The Luscans, they wanted our territory. I guess. I don't know why else would they attack us so frequently. And then when the storm giant rose up, we were defenseless. Lots of giants attacking us. Some creatures coming from the marches. Not a nice time to be living there.
You said stone giants?
Well, giants in general. I think it was storm giant that rose up in the north, and the giants in general went crazy. They attacked us. We had to ask for help to the cities on the north.
Huh.
And well, we sent a missive to the Lord's Alliance in general, but it was Neverwinter who responded. And they said
That is
What? Tell me.
that is quite interesting because where I'm from, we also had trouble with some giants. Frost giants, in our case, as I understand, they were living in the snowy mountaintops and they came down to our village and basically murdered everyone before they caught me and kept me as their pet.
Oh, that's tough to hear. I'm so sorry, lad. We had some misfortunes like that here too. And then, Crypt Garden filled up with monsters and abominations. Marches attacked us. Everything wanted us dead. Pirates, smugglers, slavers. For one thing Neverwinter did right was send their guard and help us. But they asked for to be repaid, obviously. You can't mess with higher powers if not wanting to relinquish some of your freedoms and your payment, huh? So yeah,
And what did you have to pay?
well, money, of course, and food. All our fish was to be sent there. Well, not all, but more than when we were in power of our own trade.
Well, that isn't very noble.
freedom, they offered security we needed in that moment. Now we turn into a colony.
Fair enough.
Something's nice, I guess. We don't have much problems nowadays. The marches are calm. The guard keeps creep guard.
I'm sorry to hear, old man.
It's alright.
Well,
Better
on the
times.
bright side, your sorry life is almost over. So
You had to put it that way, huh, Kitty man?
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll
guess.
take it.
I guess you're right.
And I just keep walking along next to him, kind of chatting, small talk.
Okay. He tells you about the government and everything, if you want to know, but
Mm-hmm.
he tells you about a council made of people from the city, but also with some incorporations in it from Neverwinter and a mining company.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells you how there's some tensions there because of the different alignments of or affiliations of the people in the council, but that mostly it's been keeping the city alive. So there's that. He's
Yeah.
not too happy with the tithes, and obviously he deems them too great. But he's been an independent citizen of Saltmarsh,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so he's biased. But yeah, and yeah, he tells you a bit about the story about how they were founded long time ago, and their legends and myths about um, people from the north coming down and founding the village here
Mm-hmm.
for its um, great fishing potential.
All right.
More lore.
I tell him how much I like fish.
Then you love Saltmarsh. Well,
I love all kinds of fish.
if you like to get wet too, because we're Sailor Town, so most
I
likely,
don't like that, no.
well, you have to learn to catch your own praise.
I know how to catch. I prefer not to get wet too much if I can.
Good luck. Good luck.
It's gonna be fun, I'm sure. I'm sure it's gonna be great.
And so it goes. He keeps on answering your questions if you have any.
Awesome. No, it's just generally I had no idea what it was. I was just a little bit curious. Or bees was.
I bet your favorite fish is catfish.
What is a catfish? I don't know.
You'll see soon enough. It
Is
looks
the
a
one
bit
with
like
the is the one with the mustache? No.
yeah,
With
exactly,
whiskers.
just like you. It's sort of a cannibalism if you eat it. Now that I think about.
I'm not a fish.
How can you be so sure?
And bees just kind of starts looking troubled.
What's the intelligence of this? Just to see if it's over the mean.
I have a wonderful 8 intelligence.
Oh, you're on par with Brack, I think.
Yeah. I'm not super smart.
Let me check.
I mean, I can read, but I'm not like
I got a 10.
Oh,
well read.
yeah. I think no one in this party is too well versed in.
No, not very intelligent. Yeah, I think at a 6 you can read or something. I think that's.
Anyway, this is your trip. Nothing of interest happens. Like
Okay,
you cross.
do we know where we can find the Eliare Fireborn place or
No,
base?
you have no. I mean,
We only have a
you're-
name, right?
you have a name and you have the basic political structure, to say it somehow, and
Uh-huh.
you're aware. Like, wait, let's move you to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, then I will ask the guy to the old man also for the if he knows And the very last question: do you know where the Mr. Fireborn can be seated here in Saltmarsh?
Well, he works a lot, or so he says. So most likely. Let me check. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
No problem.
Here, he tells you that across the river, once you go down the hill to the beach, you can cross. You can
Oh,
cross
nice.
the shark fin bridge, and to the right, you'll see some of the dogs, and the highest building is the consul. You can find him mostly there, or if not, once entering the town, on the hill on the left, against the cliff. He lives there,
Okay.
but most likely you won't find him there. Or maybe, perhaps, on the barracks, just on the entrance of town. But yeah, most likely not there. So you you are arriving to Saltmarsh. You can already smell the salt. You can see some hamlets, some farms around the road. It's like from Leyland to Saltmarsh. You can see some buildings, some small towns, like even smaller, like a small village, 100, 200 people, all kind of pertaining to Saltmarsh area, in dispute between Leyland and Saltmarsh. You can see some houses against the cliffs on the horizon, like just about just against the sea. And you finally, while arriving through the path on the north, you can see an old wall with a large door on it. Um, it doesn't seem like it's too useful as the door is open. It seems more like a remnant from the past. And across, on the other side, looking from uphill down to the city, you can see some buildings made of stone and wood. You can see some people going around. It's like midday. You just ride for it's noon, so good time to have something to eat. And yeah, that's Saltmarsh, quite an alive town.
Okay.
Good. I'd like to take a 5-minute break to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, sure,
Go for it.
go for it. I'll
Yeah.
take it myself too.
Okay, let's wait 5 minutes then.
Get something
Sure.
to eat, something to drink.
Sounds good.
Let's continue in Saltmarsh. So, how are you feeling? Are you enjoying?
Yes.
Yes, a lot of role playing, so that's fine. Not only fight.
Yeah, I didn't have
I like
any
it.
combat prepared before the main mission, so I'm sorry for that.
I'm back.
No, it's perfect. Okay.
And I still don't know how to manage travel, so I'm sorry for that.
And don't worry, it's doing
Okay,
fine.
perfect.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so you're arriving to Saltmarsh.
Okay, I think we should go to the tavern to check what's the word around
Always a good place to start.
and get something to eat and drink.
Yes, let's go.
Of course, we don't know where the tavern is.
Yeah.
I see somebody coming our way on the road, and I
It-
walk up to them and
it's
ask for a
it,
tavern.
it's Alex here.
See, I'm here, I'm here. I'm just looking
Okay,
at
okay.
where the taverns are and which one to recommend. Let's see. This. Okay.
Also, maybe, I mean, we do have some locals with us. Maybe they can tell us.
True.
They recommend you the snapping line.
Snapping lion.
Snapping line.
Yep, the snapping line.
What time is now in the day? I mean, it's afternoon.
It's noon, yeah, about to be afternoon.
Okay.
Snapping line, it's here. Okay,
Where is it?
here.
Okay.
This building
Yeah.
here.
Well,
It's a
I
good
think,
starting point, I think.
yes, that's where we're going, and then we can part ways with our friends, and then maybe we can sell the cart again before the goat disappears.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's been 3 days. I'll assume that the goat has appeared both all 3 days. Just
Actually, let
easy.
me, yeah, I can check.
Well, roll for it to see if it happened. It happened, but
Yeah, there's a 5 in here for the second day, and then the third day. Yep, another one.
fantastic.
Ooh.
I thought it would be. I'm such a genius and I can see the future.
Such a yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Diviner, divination magic.
Um, yeah, both the old man and the sailors, they they tell you that the best way to meet local people is on the snapping line.
Mhm.
It's a building built out of the planks and woods of old ships,
Mhm.
and it has a nautical decor to it, like it's themed in the nautical field. Like you can see wheels, like driving wheels. You know how it's called,
Mhm.
timon.
A steering
Hanging
wheel.
Yeah, steering wheel. You can see some steering wheels hanging on the walls. Some tables are made out of old ruined boats, like rowboats.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's important that the smell of fish is quite hard here. Like it smells fishy.
So it's
Joking
disgusting,
aside,
but
it smells quite hard to fish and salt.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's go to the counter and get something to drink. What do you guys want?
I want the light beer.
Okay.
I would like some milk.
Okay.
Are you talking already? I mean, you entered, you look for the bar.
Yeah.
We look for a free place
Yeah.
to sit, and I think Brack was going to order something.
Okay.
No?
Uh,
Yes.
a young woman, yeah, a human, uh, just greets you and asks you for what do you want and what can she do for you.
Yes, of course. Me and my friends were uh, dying for something to drink, but I can't remember what they asked for. Can you come to the table?
Sure, I'll be there in a moment.
Fantastic. And I go back with them.
Wait a second, please. So, after a couple minutes of serving other patrons, the maiden just comes out and comes to your table and asks you what you want, what are you looking for.
I would like to have a light beer. The
Okay,
lightest you have, please.
all right.
Just pour me some ale for me, please.
Oh, ale or maybe some spirits. You look like you would need a hard hitter right now. I have
Why do you
something
say
for
that?
you. What?
Why? Okay, okay. Well, if you recommend me something, I will take it.
Sure, we made it. We make it here. You'll love it. I'm sure of it.
Smells like moonshine.
Well, you'll be equally surprised and disgusted when you hear about it. Out of character, of course.
It's made out of fish.
Oh,
Almost. Go on, and for you, my dear, whatever, I haven't seen one of you in ever.
thank you.
Asking to Beast.
Thank you. I would like a glass of milk, please.
Oh, milk.
Goat
I'll
milk, cow milk, any milk.
I'll see what can I do for you, but don't get your hopes too high, mate.
Wonderful. Otherwise, just some juice.
That I can do for you.
But milk is preferable.
Yeah, I'll look around, but I don't think milk is going to cut it right now. Not here, at
What-
least.
Whatever.
Okay, something to eat, perhaps.
Do you have fish?
Yes, we do have fish.
Okay.
What kind of
I
fish
want
you want?
I want some fish. What's your favorite?
We make a lot of lobster here. It's not exactly fish, but huh?
Lob what?
You know, like crabs with a tail, like small things with pincers.
Sounds interesting. I'll try it. I'll try it.
Amazing. You guys, anything else?
You
Some
just
kind
asked
of,
for what I wanted.
vegan, so I prefer not to taste anything from live animals. Do you have something for me? Vegetables or
Vegetables. Yeah, sure. Some potatoes, I guess.
some potato is good for me.
And the dwarfs.
Without fish, please.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'll try.
I will get some water to drink and something that's not fish to eat.
Okay, potatoes for you too, and
The same.
more potatoes. Okay.
Do you have meat?
Hardly.
Okay.
I mean, maybe as a chicken or something. Yeah, I'll roast. I'll see if we have some chickens roasting.
That sounds perfect.
And she goes back and prepares your drinks, and sends the order to whoever is in the back room cooking. While that's happening, you can see that Ranglin there with you. It's a bit strange, not as jovial as usual. More like melancholic and not depressed, but eh. And yeah, 5-10 minutes later, she comes back with some roasted potatoes and some other greens in a dish. Some roasted chicken with mashed potatoes too, and other greeneries. And a big lobster cut in half and smoking still, like a lot of vapor is going out, well steamed. And she comes also, like, it lays that on the table, it serves for the five of you, and goes back and comes again with a glass of water, some strong ale for Ranglin, some soft ale for our friend Audrey, and a small glass of something viscous that smells quite strong. And it looks directly in the eyes of Owen with a big wicked smile. Here, try it.
Thank you. And I smile to him.
It's a woman.
To her.
Sorry, I don't have my female voice engaged.
No, don't worry. I smile to her and wait her to go.
I hope you enjoy.
She's looking at me, or she's.
No. Once she.
Okay.
When she's given that, she unlocks the eye. She like stops staring directly into you, with a quite more natural smile than that faked intent that she was displaying. And she just tells you to enjoy, and she goes back to the counter.
Okay, as soon as she is away, I say, I knew I should have stuck with the ale and taste it.
What you
I
taste?
should have.
I mean, snapping like. Yeah. What she served you is called glow wine. It's basically a schnapps made out of lobster meat
Oh.
and left to ferment.
Oof.
It's not bad. Like, it's not like it makes you want to puke, but it tastes weird. Like, you feel like you could get used to it after not drinking anything else. Like, let's be honest, it's not better than anything else, but you can feel the aftertaste. Like, it's not that bad. It's viscous though, so it's kind of what some people would call an acquired taste.
Yeah. I tasted it.
It's tough to
approach to that.
It's that.
Ranglin immediately asks for you to share.
I give it to you and say it's, you know, when something is bad but you kind of enjoy it. Here you have.
I've been dealing with you for the last month. I know.
Oh. I look like hurt.
He elbows you and just joking. Let me try.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. She comes back and she asks you for the price for payment. That's not too much.
I will pay this. I will pay this round for you guys.
I think it's, I don't know what the price is. I think it's a silver, 2 silvers for each one. Food and drink.
In charge of me, please. So all together.
What did I get to drink?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Milk.
She came
Just
well. She
curious.
came and she was kind of apologetic. Like, sorry, I told you, we don't have milk right now. At least not fresh. And she came with an orange juice, like
Excellent. I'll try this.
just how it's called? I don't know. Squished? I don't know. Like just made
Squeezed.
fresh orange juice. You've seen
Perfect.
that there are some gardens in the north of the town,
Mm-hmm.
and they are mostly all orange trees.
Okay. Nice. Interesting.
Okay, guys. So cheers,
Cheers.
and try to do it fast, and let's move. I prefer if we can find this guy before night, right?
That would be great.
Yep. I will ask the bartender, the girl, if he can tell us where we can meet the Mr. Fireburn, the old war commander. We have a meeting with him.
Okay. Once you pay for your things, to ask her,
Yep.
and she tells you like, huh. So you're looking for the man himself, huh? Huh, and I had
Yeah.
some expectations of you. Okay,
What
you
do you
can
What do you
find.
mean?
No, nothing. It's alright. You can find the man himself on the building right next door. I'm sure he'll be pleased to meet some foreigners. And you
I
can.
noticed some strange feeling in your.
Wait, we lost someone.
In, yeah,
We
Chavi is
lost
out.
Chavi.
I think he sent in a WhatsApp image. The computer is hanging. I think. Okay, I asked the bartender for his. I noticed a strange feeling in your face, darling. What happens with the fiber?
Nothing really.
Okay, why
He
do you think he
just.
is interested in foreigners?
Nah. I just think that there's quite a lot of people coming from outside the town to stay here. I feel like
Meet him?
it's weird. Why
A lot of
so
people
many
is
people are
coming here
coming?
for meeting him.
No, not for meeting him. They're settling him. They're settling here. They're starting to live here, their lives here, and hey, more people. But I don't know. It feels like they would change their ways, perhaps.
Okay.
Is Xavi
Oh,
here?
I don't think so.
He's coming online in a moment, he said.
Okay,
no.
because I don't see him on roll 20. Awesome.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I don't know. Probably Xavi don't want to do something more, but we should
I
move.
would like, before we go, I would like to ask the bartender or the maid or whatever, because I'm trying to get rid of this cart. I don't think we need it anymore. If anybody wants it or if they know somewhere where I might be able to sell it.
Hello again. Sorry for that.
No
No worries.
problem.
She basically looks at you and um, maybe you can sell it on the market tomorrow morning, perhaps. I don't know.
Okay.
Or
Where
maybe the mining company needs one and wants to buy it from you.
can you just point me the direction? We just arrived in town.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I told you
Market?
market, the green market. Yeah, it's on the other side. She goes to the door, opens and points
Yeah.
to the other side of the bay, of the
Yeah.
and points here to an
There. Okay. Yeah.
space right now. And she
Yeah.
tells you that on every 2-3 days mornings there are some merchants that
Hmm.
open there.
Okay. Perfect.
By the way,
And the mining exchange, she mentioned that as well. So I would be curious
yeah,
because I know
I'll
my
point it to
friends
you.
might be
But
looking for them.
Ordry, by the way, when you were crossing the bridge to go to the tavern, you felt weird, like nauseous, like you were about to throw up. You don't really know why, but it was like a feeling when crossing the bridge.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's.
I told my colleagues I start feeling a bit strange.
It passes once you've gone out of the
Ah,
bridge.
the first when coming, right? You mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
But now I'm
see.
feeling good, eh? So it
Yeah,
was only when
now
the
you're
bridge.
you're feeling great.
Okay.
Where the fuck? There's so many points in this town. I five, number five, number five, number five. Okay, the mining company. As she's telling you about the empty lot, like
Hmm.
the the, the square,
Yep.
she just raises her finger a bit and up the cliff, like there's a hill and up there a cliff here, and points to
There.
this.
Yeah.
No, here.
Yeah. 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 Gotcha.
She points at that house and she tells you that that's the miners exchange headquarters. She's not sure if they will want that, but perhaps you will have some luck there.
That's okay. I will ask. Thank you so much for your help. And I give her a gold piece, whatever.
Oh, nice. This will be welcome. This will be welcome, and you too if you want to stay the night. We have some rooms empty. Cheers.
I think. Thank you. We will talk with this Fiburn person first and then figure it out.
Oh, all right. Go ahead then.
But good to know. I'm sure we'll be back.
Okay.
Wait for me, guys.
And with
And
that,
I run after my friends.
oh, okay. The rest of you were leaving already.
I thought so. Otherwise, I'm waiting for them.
Okay. Then the town's yours. What do you want to explore? What do you want to see?
Maybe we
So
can go.
let's make a recap. What do we know about this town?
All right. We know it was an independent town. Then until a certain point, there were like troubles with pirates and stuff, of course. But then, not too long ago, giants rose up north of here, and they needed help from Neverwinter, who sent help, but they wanted to be paid in exchange. And essentially, now it's a colony of Neverwinter, which is ruled by a council of representatives from many different organizations. And that's what I know. We know that Leander Fiburn, whoever he is, he's a commander of Neverwinter from Neverwinter. So he's probably one of the people that. That's probably why he wasn't so beloved by our friends that we rescued, because they basically took their freedom for safety.
Okay.
More or less,
Well,
yeah.
maybe we can go to see if he's there, right? It's in the building close to the inn, so we
Yeah.
are really close to that. We can check
Yeah.
if he's there and see what he wants from us.
Yes.
I leave behind the giant goat together with I rolled a rat and an owl, and I tell them to defend the car.
Okay. Then you have the cart on one of the
Yeah, it's
dorm
like
houses.
standing next to somewhere out
Okay.
on the in
Yeah.
like a parking lot equivalent, like off the road, not in anybody's way,
Yeah,
but
on the green
also
next to
not.
the building. All right.
Yeah, but also not in a stable. Like,
I think there's none. So.
yeah, cool.
Oh, we approach to the building, to the next building there.
Okay. Um. Then as you go south or southwest, I don't know exactly because it's tilted. Yeah. Then as you go south to the door of the next building, you find a couple guards, and a couple militiamen. You can distinguish them because of their equipment level. Like some of them are clad in armor with the clear colors of Neverwinter and the crest and everything. The others are more mild, like on a mismatch of armor and weapons, like with not pikes but lances and short swords. The guards look more royal, more more distinguished. But four of them are guarding the entrance to the town hall. To say it somehow, it's the council. Whatever.
Okay. I will. Okay.
It's a large
No, no.
building of brick and mortar. So
Of
it's
what?
bricks. It's a brick building, like
Okay.
properly constructed with.
Okay. I will say good morning, sirs. We are here on behalf of Mr. Sildahar Winter. We have a meeting with Mr. Fardborn. I know you are pleased to guide us to meet him.
Uh, four of them just look at each other, and it's like, well, you could pass, but the council is in a meeting right now, so you can wait inside if you want. We'll
You
make
know,
sure to inform the members to see if they can have you in any moment. But I
okay.
wouldn't expect on that today. I would tell you to go explore the city if you want.
Yes, then I think it's a better option if you say that we are probably having a night in the snapping line inn,
Of course.
so they can send someone there to advise that they are ready for meeting us.
Sure, sure. Of course.
Okay. What about you guys? Do you think it's okay? We can explore a bit more the city.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
A plan. Don't say that, bees. You will see
You
our
don't like
dwarf
plan?
friends. I like it before I know this. I know this band of dwarfs. You will see what their plans are always going.
Yes, but I mean, plans never really work out the way you want them to, so
Yeah,
it's in their
I will say.
nature.
I was only a phrase. Is always to the right. This is bringing us almost to death.
Always right on the day.
That's why you have plan B, plan C, plan D, right?
Sorry, plan B's. Good
Plan
one.
B.
I remember once I ran out of letters to make the plans. That's drunken.
That's right.
Not a nice time. Not a nice time.
So then, for me, it's okay. We will sure make some reservation of the rooms for sleeping at the snapping line, and we can take a look to the city. We can see
Hmm.
what they can offer.
Perfect.
Okay. Then
So,
you're free to explore. I mean, the girl in the snapping line wants you yourself enter the building and ask for the rooms.
Hmm.
She says, of course, no problem, and reserves a couple rooms for
Okay,
you.
as we're getting the rooms, I will say, you know, maybe a discount is in order. After all, these fellows saved the Waveko cave.
Excuse me, the what?
you're talking too much, bees. I think.
Waveko cave, you don't know?
I haven't heard anything from that.
I
You
look at
can
the guy.
hear a lot from the outside, mind you, but well,
They are great heroes,
oh,
very helpful to the land.
great, great. That's interesting indeed.
I look at the others and I go, sorry, I guess word doesn't travel this fast.
Doesn't seem like it. Good try though.
Yeah.
Learning from the best.
Rankin just looks at you like, was that a personal attack or something?
No, no, I mean, you know, saving some money.
Ah,
Of course,
that's good.
always.
That's good. This did you talk it in front of the girl? Because
Yeah.
okay, she is a bit like, okay, so was that a lie? Was that true? Were you just trying to get me?
No, no, very true. It's very true. It's just, I guess you don't know or care. It's fine. Don't worry. We have the coin.
Where do you say this Waveko cave is?
Near Phandalin.
Ah, I've been there once,
Huh?
some time ago.
What was your favorite thing there?
Honestly, nothing. I wanted to come back.
Yeah,
Not much to do there.
same.
Anyway,
All right. Thanks for the rooms.
absolutely. Come pick
How
your
much do we
completion.
owe?
I think it's not too much. Like room in let's say it's a modest place, so 5 silver pieces for a room, or 1 gold piece for a room. There's like double beds.
I'm happy to share.
Yeah, no problem. We are odds.
Let's go, Owen. Let's share.
Let's
I
share.
pay. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Once you decide all of this, Franklin just goes at you and just tells you like, "Well, guys, I'll be around, but maybe I'll take a couple of days. I have some friends to visit and some people to talk to, so
We will miss you a lot. We will
yeah.
miss you a lot,
Well,
but we understand. Yeah, you all have family.
well, not family. I have,
No, the dwarfs are some kind of family, I think.
and yeah, well, I guess so.
It seems to the strangers like that. Yeah.
Anyway, he unbuckles the mace, the light bringer, and he just offers it to Owen or whoever wants it. Like, I don't think I'll need this for now. Take care of it. I'll keep the armor, but
I will.
this is for you.
Okay, we'll take care. Thank you. And
I'll
take
see
it.
you one of the days, maybe in a tavern. Who knows?
I start feeling like almost crying of this goodbye. You see?
Nah.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
I have
pretend to be
to
that
skip
sensible.
town, if I have to skip town, I'll be sure to announce it to you. I want
Okay, my
to
friend.
keep on adventuring with you guys. Don't cry,
I
alright?
understand, my friend.
All right.
We won't.
Big lad,
No worries.
big lad, old man, take care of this pair of people.
I will. Don't you worry.
And as such, he goes down south through the dog streets around here, and you lost him. You lose him inside
Forever.
the not forever.
Never to be heard from again.
You see him going down the docks, and you lose him from your side. He was
Alright.
mumbling something about Priscilla and the Flying Maiden again.
Okay.
Anyway, what do you want to do now? You're here.
I'm ready for. I don't know. Any of you want to take a look to the miners thing, or it's probably where we are? Get some money, or maybe check for new armors, new weapons.
I'm served, and
Me too.
and make a bat in the armor.
I
Then we
have
have the.
everything I need.
So
Me
let's
too.
grab a beer in the inn. Then let's spend
I
a relaxing night.
could, if somebody wants to come with me
It's
to the miners' exchange, I would like to try to sell my cart there, or our cart, unless you think we still need it.
Yeah, we can sell it. I think.
Yeah, we can get it again later if we need
Yes,
it.
that's what I thought. Then we don't have to worry about it.
it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It's not that late, so you still
Okay.
have some time to explore the town if you want.
Yep. I mean, in that case, I would legit just walk around, like trying to see what the bigger houses are essentially, right? Like, are there any shops? Is there like a noble type district?
Okay, like
Um,
there's no noble-like district, but there are some houses that are bigger than others and seem like of affluent people, like some people
mhm,
with money.
mhm.
Especially you can see this here, of course.
Yeah.
On top of the mountain, there's some like that too.
Okay. Is there like smithing shops
This one,
or any
there's
smith?
yeah, this here, like as you are traveling through the town, like you're strolling down the town, you can start hearing some. Ah, shit! It's inactive for too long. It has stopped broadcasting. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, you can start hearing the sound of a hammer hitting an anvil.
Hmm.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's a dwarf close.
There you
And
go.
you literally see a signal hanging from the door. Well, not a door, it's more like a porch because it's open. The porch is outside. You can see literally an anvil and a hammer as a symbol, and the lettering, the dwarfish anvil.
Oh.
And yeah, as you get closer, I mean the 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 signal. It's not in dwarvish runes, but the lettering is like it's on two levels. Like first on common, and the second one on dwarvish, and in runes, and everything looks just so dwarvish, like so chauvinistic to say it somehow. Like this is ours, just ours. And as you cross and see who's operating the forge, there is a human.
Okay. I enter and say greetings,
Oh,
and
hello,
and
visitor. And an old woman comes down the one of the doors on the side of the forge.
I walk to the other human and take my hand to shake his, like
What?
say hello. Kind of ignoring the woman, but I'm focalized in the other smither,
There, it's
blacksmith.
a yeah, it's a young man on the iron, hitting the iron, and he looks at you, but like with a side glance, and keeps on working. And the old woman just goes, "Maybe you want to talk to me.
Mm,
Make me
Well,
a perception check, Owen."
yes, I do. It's 10.
Okay. You see some of the tools, and they seem oddly well crafted. Like they are oddly familiar,
Hmm?
but you don't see anything other than that. Just a really good, strangely dwarven tools wielded by a human. Hmm.
Weird.
Nice. And that's it. Like the woman just calls your attention. Like, what do you want?
Guys, what did we want? I look to the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, by the way, you also see a small shrine to Moradin, not that well kept, on the back of the forge.
Oh.
Like, it's hard to see it because it's covered in tools and other things, and it's like no one has done any kind of service to the small
Shrine?
yeah shrine. Like it's forgotten and abandoned. Like on the end of the forge, like past the fires and the anvils and everything.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I can we'll wait that for later. But responding to the woman, I look to the rest of the party and say, what were we searching here? I see the letters, and I just coming to see what's happening here.
Oh, I see. We're just
I think
passing
we're
out.
just. I think we're just browsing.
Oh, anything you like that you see?
No,
Okay.
but
Uh,
thank you.
what? The woman is human. It's dwarf.
Yeah, it's a dark-skinned human, like um, quite elderly, and she looks quite strong for the age that she displays.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like good hands, lots of calluses, or how it's called, callos. Um, and yeah, white hair and quite affable look. Like she seems nice, but strong.
Okay.
And the characteristics are quite similar on the young man working the forge, but he's subdued. He's just working, concentrated on his craft, making some what looks like a knife, and you can see a lot of hooks, uh, pole arms to say it somehow, like catching rods,
Mm-hmm.
and others see like some sword, but it's more rare. Like it's after all, it's a sailor forge, like preparing tools and supplies for shipping for ships and stuff.
Okay. I I approach again to the. I look to the blacksmith and say, when I saw the ¿cómo era cartel? The sing
Sign.
Signal, the signal
sign
or whatever
The
sign.
sign.
signal. The shop sign. I expect another thing, but I'm glad to meet another a comrade. Which clan did you? And I tend my hand again.
Clan? What do you mean? And
This
he
is not
keeps beating.
okay. Okay.
No,
What?
this
This
is
is
not a clan. I mean, well, we have our clan. This is my mother.
okay.
She runs this business. She's the master blacksmith.
Okay,
I don't
and
know if you have more
I
employees.
and I asked then, oh, you learned from dwarves? Why is this? What's the story behind this establishment? I'm kind of confused now.
We just got it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
my family has been of crafters and smiths for long generations, and this establishment, well, we got it. That's it. We bought it, and
And you get the signal of dwarvish in dwarvish,
well,
and
I mean, we didn't want to change anything. People already knew this place, and we make a good service, I think. Wouldn't you say? And he shows you a not bad knife. Well, knife to be more like.
yeah, I look at it and say, well, you do the profession at least, and I'm kind of sad. And I take a look to the shrine and say, you respect him, and you make the offerings to you do the thing.
What thing?
Mordin, to you revere him, you respect the altar, the shrine.
Who's Moradin?
We're new in the we're new in the town. We don't want problems. Okay, okay. Have a nice day, and I go out. Like out of words. No, doesn't beaten by the by those two.
The old woman just tells you that she knows who Moradin is, and but they don't profess any faith in him. It's just a shame that the shrine has been rotting away here, but they don't have any horse in the game. so they don't really care that much.
Well, at least you know his relevance. That make me that well, me tranquiliza. I don't remember. Relax me.
Calms me down.
Calms me down.
Relaxes
Yeah.
me.
Well, but it's not. Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
And look kind of judgely the things in the shop, but that's it.
I mean, out of character, maybe. Whenever we go into a place that is like this, Conrad, would be looking for, or Bees would be looking for, like something that increases your armor without being armor or a shield. So whether it be bracers of defense or a cloak of some kind. Just so you know, Alex. But I wouldn't, like, I don't have to role play asking that every time unless you want me to.
No, it's something I didn't know. Like,
And I just assume that they don't have anything like that.
I don't know because um,
Thing
how
is,
would
bracers of defense is a metal item, but it's a magical item. So
that's it
unless
because
these guys are
I don't
creating
know
magical
how that
objects,
works because it would be like any non-magical item. It would be like a +1 to armor class, but in that case you could increase and increase and increase and end up with a 25 armor class just buying items. So I don't know. That may be more of a
yeah. Also, they're super expensive, so I probably wouldn't even be able to afford them. I think they're 6,000 gold.
well, that's expensive.
Yeah, they give you a +2 bonus to AC. Yeah, it's a magical item.
Anyway, that was Dwarvijanville or Dwarvenamville.
Okay.
Where would you like to go? Or do you want to try and buy something? As I told you, they are mostly no armor, barely any swords or any tool
Yeah.
other than hatchets and hooks and maybe spears. More marine focused.
Mhm.
They can take requests if you want to, but it would be a while and a bit more expensive.
I don't need any. I mean, it might be a bit much at 5th level. Is there a magic shop in town?
There is.
Ooh. Let's go there.
Okay, let's go.
Interesting. Let's go.
It's here.
Can you do that again? I didn't see it.
It's here.
Haha, now I see it. Okay.
This will be interesting. Let me get the Dungeon Master's Guide for a moment.
Let me know if when crossing the bridge I feel something, please.
Yeah, once you cross the bridge, again, it's nauseous, but it's just a little discomfort.
I will ask my friends when we are together on the bridge if they feel something strange. Strange.
No, I think none of them do.
It's strange for me when every time I walk over the water, I feel a bit like mareado. I don't know. I can't remember now in English, but
Yeah, dizzy.
maybe it's this kind of light beer. I'm not getting used to it.
I don't feel anything. Very strange.
That is strange.
Yeah.
I think the cats didn't like the water, right? Or I'm wrong. Do you like the water, bees?
I don't mind it. I don't like being wet, but just the water down there is fine.
Okay. Far away from you, right?
Far enough. What about you? Are you a fan of water?
Me, Audrey? You mean?
Yes, you. Audrey.
Yes, yes. I'm not a fan, but as you know, the druids are quite versatile, so I can easily survive in the water. So I'm not especially afraid of. But
Ah,
this water here is strange because I'm has something like not really good, not really natural. I think I'm feeling bad every time I cross a bridge.
is
Maybe
it
it's
the
only
water or the bridge?
I don't know. I don't know.
We
For
could
now,
go down. We could go down to the water and see if you feel the same.
yeah, we have time. We can try. Is there
Maybe later.
anything? There is
Let's go to
anything?
the magic shop first.
Okay. Is
I
there
was, I
something
was,
in the bridge I can check for? I
Um,
can check for. Is it a
yeah,
regular
sure.
bridge
You
or?
can, for example, do a history check if you want.
Okay. Let me try. I think it's a sheet. Let me check how much I have
You
in
could ask for
history.
help from your dwarven friend.
Oh, I will use the. I can use guidance to myself.
Okay.
So the basic is a 7 plus 1d4 is a shit, I think, but
Just for you to know, the
plus
bridge.
1, it's 8.
Okay. You don't get too
Total
much
8.
info. Like you see that it's an old bridge, like really fucking old, like really old. The design and the construction don't match anything on else on the town.
Okay.
At least the base, because people have it's a wide bridge. Like imagine if you've been in Prague or in Venice, like
Uh-huh.
in Venice, not sorry, in Florence,
Uh-huh.
Monte Vecchio. Have you seen
Yeah.
it or the
Yeah,
bridge
yeah, I have it there.
like with houses and
Uh-huh.
shops and stuff? But it's really wide, like two or three carts with shops, houses on the sides.
Please, I
Uh,
think this is just a regular bridge, so has to be the water, I think. What about your nose? Is it telling you something special,
your
Mr. Beast?
My nose.
I assume you have a very good smell.
Try to smell something.
roll perception.
I've all my die rolls today, 4 of them. None of them were above a 6.
Okay. Thankfully today is a role playing
I
heavy.
got
Oh,
a 9. I got a 9.
Your nostrils are filled with the smell of salt water,
No, just the
and
salt.
it overpowers the whatever the essence of uh,
Yeah,
not salt water. I don't know how would you say fresh water.
yeah.
Let's go.
uh, I was silenced this whole time, like
Oh my!
you were
30
talking.
Oh
minutes.
my!
Fucking hell.
Why is everybody ignoring me?
Why is
Yeah.
everybody ignoring me? Um, you could try to detect magic and those things that the elves do, right, friend? On the bridge.
Yeah, I can try to. Could I check for something magical like Arcana or?
You can make use the detect magic spell and then yeah,
Okay,
an
then
arcana check.
I will Arcana check or it's needed
An
the detect
arcana.
magic.
I mean,
Arcana
you
flip.
need to detect magic, but it's a ritual, so you can spend some
Okay.
time.
Okay. Arcana it's 8 plus. It's 7. I'm rolling like a shit today too.
You detect with detect magic. You feel the slightest trace of magic emanating
Okay.
from the old stones of the
Bridge.
bridge, but it's weird. It's like there's nothing there apart from a bit of more like a prank than anything else, or so you think
Okay.
because it's not too much. It's like just a tingle, just a bit of magic emanating from
Okay.
the
Okay.
old rocks, not the newest buildings, but the base, the old building. It's like it's tainted with a bit of magic. Apart from that, you don't feel anything else.
Okay. No school. No, I cannot
No, no, no.
notice
You
if
you
it
don't
comes
detect
from.
anything else. It's just like
Okay. something. You,
There's
I know that is
something, but
something,
you
but
don't know what.
okay, okay. We need to check it later, as we agreed with Mr. Beast. Let's go to the magic shop. Maybe they can give us a hint there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then you
All right.
cross and you walk along the river. Go through
Mm-hmm.
the square where the market is at. Normally you can see some marks on the ground like here is this tent space, here is this tent space. Some of them have even names, like reserved for a specific merchant.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Um, Nothing else interesting. You see the houses on your right, on top of the hill. You can see some other houses and stuff on on top of the cliffs, like top of the small mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff, and as you go walking, you can also feel the breeze hitting your face, like a cool, slow breeze coming from the sea. Quite nice and refreshing. Just out of character, when was your adventure set, Conrad?
Oh, good question.
On a time scale, I mean, like it was winter, it was.
Uh, okay. It was. Would say you started in the summer and then it went kind of into early fall.
Okay, I said to keep this in mind because I have
At
this.
least from the weather I've been describing to you, there wasn't like a ton of rain or anything like that.
Okay, if you want to see it, I have this document. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep. No, you need access.
Oh,
Okay, let me.
You're
You
right.
can request it.
Um, okay, let's do it with this. You should have the access now.
No,
No? With the second one?
no.
Strange.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Okay. I can share it with Conrad, but I think no, I don't have. I only have Conrad's email, so it's just a calendar. But yeah, I wanted to know when it
Ah,
was set,
vale.
so anyway, yeah,
Oh, good.
you arrive to the magic item shop. There's a. It seems like a rented building, like it's not theirs,
Okay.
because the sign that should be hanging from the walls of the building is actually planted on the grass in front, more like a spike, done it with some hassle, like improvised. Let's see.
Okay, we get in.
Do we see there?
Yeah. Inside of there, a tiefling greets you. Tiefling
Tiefling?
woman,
Okay.
Okay.
a red
Good
tiefling.
morning. Good morning,
What's the name
lady.
of the place?
It's called the Faithful Quartermasters of Use.
Okay.
IUZ.
Thank you.
Inside there's this tiefling woman, like just tending to her own devices, like making inventory and stuff. She
Yeah.
doesn't pay too much attention to you until the bell rings when you open the door, and she jumps to greet you. Oh, welcome back. Welcome, adventurers, I guess. I haven't seen you in town in ever.
Yes, we are just foreigners, but we have listened a lot of good things about your shop, so
Oh,
or your
really?
whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
What
wouldn't think that
you
these people would think much about me, and she points at her horns, basically, and her tail. Like, I mean, I look kind of a devil, huh? Or a demon, perhaps. You'll never know. Anyway, what were you looking for?
You see, we are some kind of random party, so we want to see what you can offer. We are almost about to start another quest with some dangers, and I don't know what you can offer. Which is your best piece here?
Oh, this doesn't work like that. I don't have any magical objects right now here. Well, at least none for you. But if you want something, I can look for them and bring them to you in a couple days.
We
I
are personally, I'm personally interested also in knowing if you have something to do with this the feeling or the magic I can notice in the bridges of the town.
what magic? I don't feel anything when I cross that. I mean, you mean shark fin? I have no issues traveling there.
Shopping?
Maybe
Oh, maybe
I've met some elves here that say that they feel weird when crossing, but nah,
nothing that
I
you
don't
can
know.
see, right?
Nah, not really. Nothing to do with
What's
me.
the
Okay,
So
okay, maybe it's just a feeling.
perhaps it's strange that only elves notice.
Yeah, it's really strange. I don't know, but I will investigate it. Thanks for your
Sure.
information. Then,
If you find anything, just tell me.
which kind of items do you craft here or
I mean, I don't
put your
craft
magic
anything.
in?
I
Who made it?
find them.
Oh, you are just a
I'm a broker, if you want.
broker, like a rider or something.
No. I just move stuff around. You see, I have to pay for the fish somehow.
Interesting. But I now talk to my colleagues if they. What do you think? Do you need something special from her?
I don't
Are
think
you
I have the coin to order anything just yet.
I mean, if you want for me to look, I have a small fee, and I'll be glad to look for something.
I mean, I'm like 3,000 gold away from the cheapest item I would be looking for, so
Ah, don't worry. I'm sure I can do something for you for a little price. What are you looking for?
something to give me a better chance of not being hurt.
Out of character, you'll have to help me. Any object that you're looking for?
Either something to like a cloak of protection would be probably like the lowest thing I could use. I
Which
want
ability?
to
Which?
just something to increase my AC
Okay.
and or increase my saving throws.
Uh, is that
And a
Ciro?
cloak of protection. No, that was
Carlota?
Carlotta.
Yeah, that was Carlota. Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Uh,
It's alright.
it's a wondrous item,
Wondrous
uncommon.
and common. Oh, okay. As you mentioned that, she lights up and. Oh, 3,000. Don't be silly. I can make it for the 10. Well, not 10, but yeah. Just delete a zero. I'll try to look for one for you, but I I need a
Okay.
retainer.
Like what? I have a
First,
cart.
oh, oh, love. I don't think that card would pay it.
that's
What do
cute.
you need? How much do you want?
Uh, that will be five. No, 500 would be nice. 50. I'll let it 50 for you, Catman.
And what would you think the ultimate cost would be?
I'd say 500, 400, maybe 300 if you find me in a good mood.
Okay. Yeah, let's try. I give her
Yeah.
50 gold.
Okay. And we have a deal. I'll look for it. What are you looking for? A cape of protection, right?
Cloak of protection, it's
Cloak.
called.
Exactly. I knew it. I was reading your mind.
Can I check if she's
Can I make an
trying?
insight check if she's full
Exactly.
of shit
That's what I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
before I give her my gold? Alright. 16.
What are you looking for exactly? exactly. Like
I mean,
if she's not trying to scam you.
Is she lying about her ability to find the item?
Okay, no, she's dead serious.
Okay,
She's just flamboyant.
good, very well. Then I hand her a pouch with 50 gold pieces.
Nice. Okay. Meet me in 2-3 days. Maybe I have something for you.
Very well. I'll try to come up with the missing coin.
It will be another problem, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
now
will
that I've covered your furry friend, anyone else of you?
now thinking on this kind of request from my friend. Do you have something to be more stealthy, like I don't know, like some kind of also of invisibility or hidden cloak, something like this, or just potions of invisibility, something? I'm sure you know what I want to.
I deal with magical items. I'm not an alchemist, so I don't know if I
Just
can
an
offer
item,
you anything.
the cloak or something that make me not
Okay,
visible to
I have
some.
the
Yeah. If not, you can do it later. Don't worry.
I don't know. I can't find anything. I'm not that good with magical objects, so I'll try to look for something either
Okay.
homebrewed or in the book.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
I think you can do the search for the same price as my friend B's pay, right?
yes, sure.
As you are not that sure to find it.
Perhaps I don't know. Anyway, if you find any magical object that you want to sell, I'll be waiting for you too. Like
Okay.
quid
That
pro
works
quo,
fine.
you know.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
especially,
Now
well,
that you say that, I have with me this kind of super magic spider staff, and I show her the spider staff I got. This is very precious item.
she takes it and inspects it. Let me see the rarity. Spider. I have it here. Fuck, so much info. And
Don't worry.
nothing is in the same place. Everything is dispersed here. Spider stuff. No rarity. Fuck off. Oh shit. Let's do one thing. Out of character.
Yep.
Let's abolish that norm about you can only cast it when it's on your spells list, spells class list, whatever.
Okay.
So anyone that has the ability to cast a spell can use it
Sounds good.
because if
So I
not,
can
it's
keep it.
like
You mean I can
yeah,
keep it?
you can keep it. If you want to sell it, it's all right.
No, no. I want to say if she's interested. If not, I can keep it. Of course, if I can use it, I'm more interested on keep it. So for me, sounds good. So I was only showing and maybe trying to push her to find me this kind of cloak of invisibility or whatever, showing that we have money or items to exchange. I mean, to improve her interest in finding it for me.
No, because I was looking and it doesn't have a rarity, but people say that it could be rare, and rare is quite a bit of money. So I don't know.
Okay, it's anyway. It has some kind of sentimental value for us. It was a long quest to find it. It was only for your knowledge that we have this kind of items, and maybe we can deal some exchange if you find this cloak for me. Okay,
Okay,
lady.
and just a living thought, and if you happen to manage this old mysterious artifact, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Have you heard of Qualish?
Ever?
No.
Qualish?
Of
Yeah,
No.
what?
Qualish. He's told to be a long dead mage that had a thing for inventions. Well, I'm quite interested in one of them. Maybe if you can retrieve them, that would make me really happy.
Where is it located, or what is the last time
I
you've?
don't know. I just know it exists and it's close. So if you
Okay, what was
find
the name
it,
again? Hellish?
Polish.
Qualish is the
Quellish.
inventor. Yeah, it doesn't have a name. People refer to it in legend as the apparatus of Qualish. It's quite an
Okay.
interesting machine that I would love to have. I I'll
Let's see
pay
what we can do for it.
I'll pay great riches for it. So please bring it to me.
We'll try. As
Sounds
soon
good.
as we are not more interested than you on this item, you know.
Her demeanor just changes and she approaches you like an inch from your face. I hope you don't.
Really?
Anyway, I'll be happy to attend your request from now on. You can call me Captain Chandros.
Captain Shandros.
And Eos bless you. Now you can go. I have to buy more fish to send home.
Okay, thank you.
Very
We will
well.
come in 2 3 days to check if you
Yeah.
found our things.
My pleasure.
My pleasure too.
Bye.
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 Wow. So I think, well, I cannot pay for the cloak I just ordered with just the money I have now. So I would need a loan from one of you, or maybe we can find this apparatus, and yes, that should be probably enough, hopefully.
That means
Sounds
we
like a
have
plan.
not too much. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Always right. But we have no too much clues or where to start, right?
No,
Looking for. We have the big
so
city in our front.
we should probably start asking around at the tavern tonight.
Sounds like a plan.
Maybe there's rumors to be heard. And maybe also this commander can help us.
We should
Yes.
check any arms store too. They usually have problems with vermin and mercenary work.
Sure,
That will pay for your item.
yes. If she charges the highest price, I will need 300 gold. Nothing.
Wouldn't say nothing, but we'll make it.
Awesome. I like your enthusiasm and optimism. Let's go.
Just a bit out of character. I'm sorry for that, but what's our main objective here?
You
We have a
still
meeting
don't know
with
your. I mean,
Talk to the commander,
yeah,
yeah, to
right?
Leander
the
Fiber.
basic thing you
But
would
he's
want.
busy today, so we're waiting for them to let us know
We
that he has time to meet us.
we came here because of a Silder send us or tell to Owen that someone here is looking for some help, and this is the war commander called Leander Firebone. So we are here
Okay,
to meet him, but it's busy today.
cool, thanks.
And now we have a night.
Yeah,
No, we have a
it's
night to
late.
spend,
It's
and
late.
so we can, as our colleague Mr. B says, we can go to the tavern and try to check something about the apparatus of Qualish.
Mhm.
That sounds perfect.
You go back to the tavern then.
What? How do
Yep.
you want to do it today?
Yes, how's everybody with time?
Yeah. If you want to stop, we can stop here and.
Yes, I would need to today stop at 2.
Okay.
Yep.
We can play any other.
I'll see if next week we can play, but I wouldn't risk it. Perhaps we can.
What about weekdays? It's not okay for you in the
Yeah,
afternoon, all right?
I'm okay, but I think Chavi said that he had some timing issues because of work.
Yeah, if we say like, for example, this Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30. I mean, if we say it with time, I can try to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. If it's this Wednesday, yes. Because but I'll take a couple of weeks, like almost until the second week of July. because I
Yeah.
have a couple exams to do soon.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try to talk to my friend. I'll try to make a character for him, and we can go back to our adventures. I loved it. I loved it. I hope you liked it.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I liked it
Yeah.
too.
I
It was
know
a bit
it.
wrapping up the last thing and then
Yeah,
coming here,
I
but I
know
liked it.
there wasn't combat, so maybe my poor Chavi is not that happy with it. I'm sorry.
No, it was
You got
it
to
was
got
it
smash
to-
was
two
very
What are you
good.
skulls.
talking about? No combat. He killed 2 goblins.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, you
He
kill two.
smashed them. Like there was
Exactly.
nothing left up the neck. So it's
Yeah.
fantastic, amazing.
Nothing left to the imagination.
Yeah, it was great.
That too.
But yeah, I hope that this RP session more RP heavy, that you
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I hope you understand more or less what's the thing with Saltmarsh and how it's
Yeah, I can't
organized.
wait to find out more.
Yeah, probably next session will be more political. I hope. I'll try to prepare something because I suck when it comes to politics and plots and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Don't worry.
And
You
yeah,
improvised very well today.
yeah. Don't expect to remember to find the same accents and ways of speaking to the
That's the
characters.
hardest thing.
Ah, that was
Because
super cool, to be
I
honest.
went a bit too flirty, for example, with Chendros, and I don't know if that's the character, but I liked it. And so sassy, and I loved that.
Just make a
What?
if you liked it.
Tell me?
That
I don't know what you said.
note of her flirty and you're the DM.
Yeah,
Did
no, I know,
before
I know.
it
It's
worked,
just
then
I'm excited, and there's a character that I'm too afraid for Brack to meet, but I think it's the perfect way to create a story arc for Brack, like a redemption
Nice.
arc. And
Redemption?
Nice.
yeah,
Do I need to be redeemed of something?
What are you
well,
talking?
I'm just kidding. To be honest, this was very nice. Whatever you think for us, I'm sure it's going to be
yeah,
fantastic.
I would like to
Yeah, I
talk
agree.
with you too. Like, I'll try to read Audrey's backstory. I read the Bragg one, and I know more or less what to do with him. I want to. I think Owen, it's nice. I remember her
I can
hymns,
I
but
can resend you if
no,
you
no,
don't want.
I know, but and I would like to see where's the bees because I looked
Yep.
at D&D Beyond and there's no backstory there, so I'll ask
Yeah,
you
it's
to send
it's
something.
it's really strange with D&D Beyond because the same thing with I give you a character sheet, you can't see my back, and, like it doesn't make quite like send it over to you.
Okay, and that would be all for now.
Okay, thank you